All right. You've made it onto the boat ahead of the dead. Those that stayed to fight are now shambling after you with the rest of the mob. As you board the ship and retract the ladder, the dead begin to pile up against the hull, scrambling over one another to swipe and snap at you. The waterlogged corpses of the flotilla and the more freshly turned soldiers of the 7th Brigade all stare up at you with milky eyes, moaning and inexorably pressing forward. The smell of decay intermittently makes its way to your nose, gagging you. You're glad the considerable breeze is coming in from the sea behind you, or the smell would be thick to the point of distraction. The boat is no longer moving in the surf, which is a bad sign. Someone seems to have dropped the sail without turning it to account for the headwind, and now the little ship is being pushed further onto the beach where it is still anchored. You are not alone. Other survivors have reached the sloop before you, and they are making a clumsy, panicked effort to get the ship underway. They shout at each other constantly to pull on this line or turn the wheel or open up the hold. Already the dead are thick behind the ship, and they have begun to sink in the sand or be pulled down by pale grasping hands. As the bodies pile up, this allows the rest of the mob to climb atop them. You suspect that soon the dead will be piled high enough to spill over the aft gunwale and onto the deck. So, that is the scene. You've got raiders on the ship. They're making a mess of things trying to get out of it, get out of the situation. They're panicking. You guys just got your firearms out of the hold, and it's time for you to get the ship moving and get the fuck out, or else the dead are going to overwhelm you.
And we need to get to the anchor line, right?
Yes, among other things.
To get the boat moving.
That knows the way.
Yes, this is the magic ship that knows the way.
So the raiders are not necessary, but also a distraction.
That is a bloodthirsty thing to say, Bree.
Just saying.
All
They
right.
were trying to kill us like
Now-
5 seconds ago.
To keep track of turn order, I figured out how to do the initiative thing, all right? First, you need to select your token. Everybody select their own token. And then go to your character sheet and roll for initiative, and it should send it over to the turn order menu.
We just click on ourselves?
Yeah, click on yourself to select your token. And then
It's not showing me that I've done anything when I do
It says
that?
edit token.
well, don't go to edit token. Go to your character sheet and roll initiative. As long as you have yourself selected.
I can't tell if I have myself selected.
It'll pop up the 3 boxes above your head: the red, green, blue, and then the little gear symbol. And
I don't get that.
Hang on, I had to do a new token for you. Controlled by represents character. You should be able to, Bree.
You know what? I was using the wrong. Well, no, still can't see anything above me.
Can you move yourself around?
Yeah.
right click.
All right.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
I just unclicked and then clicked again.
All right. Roll for initiative now that you have yourself selected.
Okay, how do you roll for initiative again?
On your character sheet, there should be an initiative button on there.
Click the word initiative right there beside your armor class.
Oh,
in the middle.
okay.
7, big 7.
Boy.
It's bigger than me so far.
Did I do it? I did not.
You did not. There you go.
Boy.
Oh, big 5 for sure.
Show there.
Okay.
Pretty low numbers there.
So we've got our turn order. Fantastic. All right. First guy, Raider. This lucky Raider right here rolled a 20. So that, yay for him, right? So he's all right. He's panicking. He's looking all around the boat. He looks at you. He looks at his friends. He looks at the zombies. He has no idea what to do. He just shouts incoherently, and he's going to use his action just trying to get his friends moving. All right. Next guy, right here, Raider 18. He sees you, kind of timidly steps toward you a little bit, and doesn't quite know what to do. He's drawn steel already, but he's also afraid to do anything. Let's see. This guy right here looks like he's futzing around with the magic over here, but he has no idea what he's doing. In fact, sparks are coming off and kind of shooting at him every once in a while whenever he tries to touch the thing. All right, next on our list is Jim. What do you want to do next?
One question first. Do I need to go to the bottom of the stairs to move and then go up to the top?
Yes, unless you want to make like a acrobatics check to try to pull yourself up onto the railing up there. It's about, let's see, 10, maybe 12 feet tall because there's a cabin underneath that thing.
Yeah, I get that part, but I was wondering, so I would count that as 10 foot, and then I could go an additional 20 or 15 feet, right?
Yeah, depending on your speed.
Yeah, I think it's 25. Yeah, it's 25. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 2 squares down, and then that put me at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
So did we
Wasn't there a
talk
way
about this?
that if you wanted to
Oh,
forego
we can
your
totally talk about it.
or something?
We can talk amongst ourselves and try to decide what we want to do.
I think we should persuade them to stop attacking us and just get off the fucking island with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I was-
Yeah.
Talk to the boat captain guy and be like, "Look, you're a fucking idiot. Just join us, and we'll get the fuck out of here."
Fuck out the way.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want them to distract us while all the zombies are piling up.
All
At
right.
the front of
So
the boat. Put the boat
Yeah.
down.
who's going to
So-
speak to him? And you got to wait for your turn to speak to him. So,
I'd say whoever has the high charisma.
I don't have high persuasion, so
okay. The next guy to roll initiative is down here in the cabin. So he's fighting zombies already. So he's going to move up next to him and try to take a swing at him. Let me roll for him right quick.
Let's say for James before we went on, like, did
Oh,
you say
oh.
something about being able to double the distance he travels if he's not going to take an action?
Yeah, he can dash.
Yeah. So if that was like James, instead of having your turn, like whatever your distance was, your speed, you could actually double that. So if you wanted to physically get up there next to the guys, you could, or you could just be
So-
right there and clear.
That's actually what I was going to say. I just going to about the top part. I want to actually use since I'm not going to complete an action, I just want to go ahead and move another additional 10 foot. I don't want to get in their face just yet.
That's cool, man.
And so that's what I want to do. I want to do that, distance wise, and that's where I want to end up. And
All right.
that'll be my
Did you want to
entire-
say anything to the raider while you're up there, or do you want to have somebody else try to persuade him?
Raider Heavy's the one in charge, yeah?
You don't know that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to let somebody else talk to him. I'm just going to stand here menacingly.
Okay. All right. The next one is, like I said, is the raider in the cabin. I'm going to roll for him to try to slash at the zombie.
Who has really good persuasion numbers?
Clap, clap.
All right. The
Yeah,
raider. Sorry, the raider in the cabin has killed that one zombie, and that is his turn. Next is Cody. All right, go on.
My perception is -1, but my I can probably make him pee on himself if need be. So can I yell at all of them from here? Is there like a stat that I would have to use to like have them hear me from 30 feet away?
maybe a shout or something.
If you want to shout, if you want to try to persuade or intimidate all of them at once, I'm gonna make you roll a disadvantage because you're not directing your voice at anybody. You're just trying to get everybody's attention. And we'll see if there's a result for it.
I guess since we don't know which one of these raiders is in charge, and I would imagine it's the one behind the fucking helm, but I'll just go for the one that's right by us underneath the sail right there, and I will like try to confront him.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna
are you doing this menacingly, or are you going to be doing it as like, hey there, buddy, you want to tell me who's in charge?
probably menacingly, since that's the only thing that I would be good at as
Okay,
far as my character's.
roll
Very-
intimidation.
My charisma, by the way, is only 10.
My intimidation is a -1, but that's fine.
All right,
Actually, let me see. What
tell me
other
what you
one
would say
be?
to him and roll your roll. And you don't have to do disadvantage. It could be a normal roll since you're talking to one guy.
Persuasion. Well, hell, I'll use persuasion so it's the same number, value, whatever, -1.
Okay.
I just want to know what the hell's
Ew.
going on.
It's a 2.
Apparently, yeah.
You're like,
I
hey,
wanted to, like, hey, and then I spit on myself. apparently.
The guy looks at you. He's a little confused, but the panic hasn't really left his eyes. He takes another step forward, like he does want to stab you.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna move forward the 5 feet or whatever, and then slap him down.
Oh, don't start the combat.
It's
Motherfucker stepped at me. Out.
you did spit at him by accident.
That's okay.
We
There's
We
no
don't have
panic.
time for combat.
Or do I have to just slap him to sleep?
You can go for non-lethal damage.
Okay, I just want
But
to
that
slap
doesn't
him.
mean all of his friends won't.
Well, I'm gonna go non-lethal damage just to slap him to get his attention, because apparently I drool a lot. Or non-lethal, like I can incapacitate him so he can just be laying there.
Right.
I want to do that.
Jeez. We're done for.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
looking up the rule for non-lethal damage now. Let's see.
Disarm the hoe because he came at me with a sword, and I don't play that shit. And then I'm gonna wipe my ass on his forehead.
Oh, jeez.
And mark.
Roll for that.
Hold on just a second. I'm trying to
give
see
him
how
five
you roll for that.
Ass
Roll
wiping?
for pink eye.
Yeah, I was like, I shit on your pillow. Is that cool?
Probably already has pink eye.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your damage, and you don't know how much HP he has. I want you to pull your punch for whatever you think is the last one.
Okay, so I just like roll my attack.
Yeah, attack him
Normal
with your
or-
unarmed. All right. Well, the 7 did not hit. He's got more armor than that. So try your next one, your bonus one. 21, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. 6. Okay, let me just modify his HP here. All right, so your first a strike like doesn't hit him, like he kind of steps back because he's still kind of panicky and flighty. Your second one connects right with his solar plexus and it knocks the wind out of him. He looks like he is I don't know, he's halfway dead. Like you really, really got him good.
And so now the question is, do you want to, like, now that you've seriously got his attention, do you want to say something to him and maybe the rest of the dudes, like, right here? Or do you, like, do you want to just stare him down so that he'll be so intimidated that he just doesn't want to do anything? Like, I don't know. Do you want to try to convince him, or do you just want him to be aghast?
Well, I want him to fucking stop and listen and put his damn sword away and let me open a line of conversation with him and the other assholes. So I really want to say, like, okay, who's leading this? And just so you know, this is our boat. So
Well, he looks like he's not super ready to attack right now, but he's also out of breath and he can't respond because you punched him right in the diaphragm.
yeah, so I guess
Hit him again.
I could hit him again.
He could hit him again. I don't think it would help him respond, though. Talk to me, asshole.
I tell you what, I will end my turn there and let David talk to him.
Yeah, you can non-lethally katana cut him.
Yeah.
You can still do an unarmed strike, right?
All right, the next raider, the next raider's turn is the guy up here on the wheel, and he is jerking at the thing furiously, trying to get it to turn. He looks like he's trying to wiggle the boat off the beach, but he's not having a whole lot of success. That's his turn. Now it's David's turn.
So I can't get up there to tell him to stop fucking with it, can I?
Let's see. Why don't you measure? I don't think you can, unless you want to make an acrobatics check and get up, like over here. You might be able to get close. But everybody's within shouting distance. If you want to try, using your words.
I'm not persuasive at all. It's like negative.
Yeah, you're a real asshole. So.
Yeah, I'm a wank. Hmm.
And tell him to fucking listen.
Yeah, I guess I want to yell at him and tell him to quit fucking with that and try to cut the line to the boat first.
All right. So let's see. I'm not going to count your speech as an action or anything. Try to roll intimidation on the guy doing the wheel then.
All right, let me find that here. No moral, right?
That's right. 17. That's pretty good. The guy at the wheel, he kind of stops what he's doing and looks down at you, and he looks like he's just noticing you're there for the first time. And he's like, he looks at the wheel, he looks at you, and he kind of takes his hands off of it, like, oh, well, that man is pretty scary. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Now you can take the rest of your turn.
So can I yell at him again, or is that an action itself?
If you're gonna yell twice, I'm gonna count it as an action. So I'd say
Right now
do
he's stopped
something.
fucking with the thing. So now he's like in a conversation. I could tell him to turn around. I want to ask, well, not ask him, I guess. Tell him to turn the fuck around and help the zombies.
Okay, every action, like everybody's turn, like every round of things that's happening right now is happening within 6 seconds. Every turn is like 6 seconds. So you yelling at him probably took a little bit of that already. So I think you should probably be moving and doing things. Like you can't have a full conversation before everybody
Okay,
does.
so all right, so I want to do an acrobatic check and try to get up there next to him.
Okay.
I guess you said 15 feet.
Yeah, it's about 12 feet tall, but roll an acrobatics check once you get up next to it, and we'll see if you can get up.
I got to do this. Okay, I'm sorry. Got to remember, move this over.
Right.
Yeah.
Pick acrobatics on the left-hand side.
Acrobatics 11. So you kind of jump up and grab onto the railing, and you can pull yourself up, but you didn't do so good a job that you can actually keep moving. You're not doing a flip over or anything. You can get up there into this hex, but that's about it. You've used all your move.
That's fine.
All right.
And that ends my turn, right?
I believe so. Well, yeah, you can't really take any actions from there, I guess.
Nope.
All right, so it's Raider Heavy's turn. Okay, it's this guy. He is the least panicked out of all of them. He's also the best armored and armed, and it looks like he's a little bit beefier than everybody else. And he's not really enthusiastic about you guys being on the boat, apparently. So he is going to step over to Jim and draw his Morning Star, and he's gonna say, "What the fuck you doing here?" And now he's gonna take a swing at Jim.
Is he trying to intimidate me?
No, you can't be intimidated. I mean, unless you want to play it like that.
No,
but he's gonna take a swing at you. That misses because your armor is what, like 17 or something like that? 18? Yeah, he misses that one. But still, you can definitely know he's an asshole.
It's okay.
Lark, it's your turn.
Okay. It seems like he is, if not the leader, at least influential in the group. Can I roll for persuasion and tell the group that we don't have time for them to be big, to dick wave, and it is time to get the boat gone? I have a pretty high persuasion.
You can roll persuasion on him right now, but he's already engaged in combat. I'd like you to roll disadvantage if you think that's fair.
I can't like yell and say, listen, let's stop waving dicks. We can fight later. Let's leave. Can I do that? Like to everybody? They're all in yelling range, right?
To everybody? Yeah, definitely roll disadvantage on that.
Okay. How do I do that?
Because your voice is only part of your persuasive power, you know what I mean? So
yeah, no, that's fine. How do I do that?
Click on persuasion, and you should be able to pick disadvantage whenever you roll. And if you can't pick disadvantage, roll twice, and I'll pick the lowest one. That's what disadvantage is. Oh, well, hello. So none of them are listening to you. They're all panicking except for maybe Wheel Guy. He looks like you look like you got his attention along with everybody else. He looks like to be the most sensible dude out there, but everybody else is either being punched in the gut, futzing with a spell, fighting a zombie, or just shitting himself on the gunnel.
Okay. So does that mean that I am sort of persuading the one guy?
The guy on the wheel looks like he's listening to you, but you haven't really told him to do anything other than stop fighting, which he wasn't already.
Can I do that now? Like
No,
I
every turn is 6 seconds, so you just took a little bit of that already. You might as well do your other stuff.
right. So okay, hold
You
on.
can't read Atlas Shrugged in the middle of a turn, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that, but I wanted to like role play it, but it's fine. So I can the one guy he hit at Jim, but he didn't do anything.
Yeah, he missed, or it glanced off of Jim's armor.
Okay, and he's not the guy at the wheel. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Should I attack him? I mean, he's already attacked.
Hey,
What
don't
do you
look at
guys
me. I'm
think?
neutral party here.
Yeah, she's talking to us.
Okay.
I mean, if they ain't gonna listen to us, might as well serve our God and burn them to death.
I think just a thought. I think you should go up to the front and tell that raider to stop fucking with that magic.
That, or
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
somebody needs to get the sail raised.
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
having.
it's not raised?
Oh,
Wait, is
the sail is raised, but there's a headwind is pushing you back onto the beach.
Oh, somebody needs to drop this. Sorry.
Can I go over to that rope and cut it?
The one at the back?
Yeah.
All right, you'll have to go through the cabin. The door is here, right? You see me clicking on that?
Dude, how do I
Okay.
get there?
So you go through this door right here, and you'll be.
Hold on, I am not seeing the whole thing. 1 second.
Ping on
I'm
the
very
deck.
confused.
Okay.
Show me the pings again.
Okay, so you would enter here, and you would come out into the cabin here, and you would go through, and they would both get a target of opportunity attack on you. Then you would end up outside the cabin. Yeah. The cabin is open in these hexes, right?
Okay.
So to get to the back of the boat and get to that line, you'd have to run through both of their attack zones. So you can do what you want.
So can I use prestidigitation and make myself look like one of the raiders?
That would be minor disguise. Prestidigitation is not like that. That's like farting noises and sparkles and stuff.
But if you have illusions,
What?
An illusion could potentially do that kind of thing.
Or even could I use mage hand and just do it?
The knot on the rope doesn't look like it's particularly good at being untied with one hand, but you can go ahead and try for it. I'll have you roll for it.
You reach that far?
Might as well. I mean, mage hand can cast that far.
Link mage hand, and we'll see what the distance is.
30 feet. Hold on.
30
That would
feet.
be nice.
Yeah, you can reach it.
Oh.
Or do you have a dagger in your backpack?
I do. Can I give it to my mage hand?
It's less than 10 pounds.
Yeah, it can hold that. But the mage hand isn't as exactly strong, and it's pretty strong rope.
Might as well. I mean, so I need to either untie it or use the dagger, which one can I do?
Hey, try either one. I'm going to let you do both of them, but it's going to be different rolls either way.
Okay, well, which should I roll?
What are you doing?
Yeah, first,
what do you guys think?
You have to decide. I guess let's start with just using the hand, and then if that doesn't work, you can try the dagger thing if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that works for me.
She can't cast both in a single turn, can she?
No.
I doubt it. It's fine. What should I roll for the untying one?
Okay, so the mage hand untying thing, I want you to roll sleight of hand at a disadvantage because you're doing it through a spell.
Okay.
It's like you're trying to do this in VR pretty much.
Okay.
Holy shit. That's good rolls.
Boom.
All right, so your mage hand floats through this door into the cabin, out the other side to the mooring line, and somehow you manipulate your stupid magic digits until you're able to get the knot undone, and the rope falls away, and you're no longer anchored to the beach.
Wow, good job, Bree.
GG.
That was a good roll.
That helped us out so much.
Though you are still not bobbing in the surf, so you're still beached, and your sail is still down, and you've got a headwind. So definitely consider these things as well.
So maybe someone maybe Madness
Bagels.
that trip. You talked
Yes.
about going to tell that dude at the front of the boat to stop. Because I'm assuming that's the like navigation system, right? I imagine.
That's just
Yes. It's just steering wheel.
But yeah,
Steering wheel says it bad.
that's where you actually steer from.
Bree, did you want to
So-
move anywhere before you end your turn, or no?
Yeah, I'm in a pretty good spot.
Okay, cool.
This is a magic boat that drives itself places.
Yeah.
We just need get it moving and get the assholes to quit fucking with the controls, and we're done. Bob's your uncle.
Right.
So
So, in,
can we turn the sail?
You have to drop the mast first and turn the sail.
You can turn a sail with it raised. You just have to angle it into the wind against the with the wind. Sorry.
Right. The problem is it's a direct headwind, so turning the sail will get rid of the wind's effects, or you can furl the sail, which is you just pull up the sheet.
Oh yeah, let's do that because it's shit's supposed to go like automatically.
It's supposedly a magic boat that's gonna take us the fuck there by itself.
So
Well, it's
wind be
Sam's
damned.
turn. We should probably let him decide.
Really, the sail shouldn't matter, but that's fine. I'll let the game master decide.
yeah, so Game Master, the question is, will the boat move with the sail down or no?
I guess you'll have to find out. Like as it is, the sail is down. The raiders have tried to get the boat moving, but none of them have any idea how to sail. So they put the sail down even though there's a headwind, so it's blowing you back on the beach. And anything the boat is trying to do is probably being countered by the force of the wind.
All right.
I think you need to fail, Sam.
Listen, I'm a fragile little weakling woman, but I have high persuasion. So I think I'm going to go up front and talk to Home Dude near the magic BS. And one of you strong dudes with lots of strength should take care of the sail thing. Because I think if I tried to take care of the sail thing, I would fail miserably and I would have a much better chance up front talking to butt
Right.
munches.
That makes sense.
How about you, Icky? I'm only got a 13. What are you?
So,
There's stairs here. You'll have to go up.
okay.
What's that, Jim?
Strength wise, I think you're stronger than me. I have only 13.
14.
So the speed is how far you can go?
At a walk, yeah. You can dash by using your whole turn to just run, but 30 feet is your speed and then being able to do something at the end of it.
I can't go like
How far away can he talk?
He can talk to him from on the stairs. It's fine. He can get there.
so like does going up the stairs take any extra action points?
No, these are not steep stairs. They're just there because there's a ledge right here. This is a bit raised up here.
So like that's about as far as I can go, right?
Yeah, just about.
All right, so I move myself in that general direction, and then I have an action, and I don't have any bonus bullshit. Do I? Like, what is that?
I don't think you have any bonus actions just yet.
Okay.
But if you want to talk to the guy, you can do it now, or you can cast a spell or whatever.
Yeah, I'm messing with my stuff. Give me a sec.
It's fine.
Yeah, Mark had to step away as kids. Merlin got in.
Okay. He's got turn next anyway, so we'll just wait for him after Sam's done.
We never fixed my 2 thaumaturgy cantrips.
Oh, we never did. What is broken about him?
Oh, just on my spell sheet, I have Chilling Touch, Eldritch Blast, and then 2 entries of thaumaturgy.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll fix it some other time. Not consequential at the moment.
I like the XP delivery system. Reading that's pretty fun.
Achievement unlocked. Make a man pee himself.
So since Ecky's going to be a minute and Sam's working, can we still talk amongst ourselves? Or...
Yeah, that's fine.
Of course, always.
So course of action here.
Try to get the guys to stop fucking around and try to.
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
the boat going.
in a minute when I start actually doing shit. I'm gonna talk to this guy up front and kind of figure out what's going on with him and try to, I guess. I don't know. Is hey Game Master, is Home Dude like messing with stuff up here? What's he doing?
Yes, it's sparking.
Yeah, he's messing with the ritual as much as he can. Like he thinks like it might be the key to getting them out of here, apparently. And you can see he's got a bunch of cuts on his hands, and he's trying to mess with all the sigils and stuff.
Oh, that's not good.
So that spell we were talking about earlier, Pato, I'd like to do the first level version here soon, but I don't see it on my character sheet.
Let me see.
But yeah, it's about to be all of these readers' turn. So between Sam and Eki, we're probably gonna have to figure out something. And I mean, depending on how everything falls out, I'm gonna jack with the sail if I don't have to kill this asshole in front of me.
Oh, that guy in front of you is trying to learn how to breathe.
Pato.
What was it? Guiding bolt you wanted, Jim?
No, turn undead.
Oh, turn undead.
That's channel divinity. You automatically get that, Jim.
Yeah, no, but I don't see it anywhere on my sheet. So how do I use it? Is what I was
Hang
trying
on, I'm dragging it in there right meow.
The original intent for this was to ask if I can see the undead from where I'm standing up on the top of the ship.
Yes, you can see them, although only barely because the railing is kind of high for you, and the angle is weird.
I got all the way to the back rail. John, can I actually do my weapon?
Yeah, if you get all the way to the back rail, definitely.
Okay.
Pato, so there's 2 raiders up here. As I talk, if I can, obviously they can both hear me.
Right.
Would I have to roll separate rolls for each one as far as my persuasion goes, or could I persuasion and then they just listen? Like, how do you want to play that?
Well, okay. Are you talking specifically to one of them and trying to persuade him, or are you trying to persuade both of them to something?
Well, that's the question.
Yeah, well, this depends on you, man. What are you going to say? Like, if you're trying to persuade both of them or something, I'll have you roll disadvantage. If you are just talking to one specific guy, like making eye contact and doing the whole body language thing, then you can roll normally. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Well, in this instance, I think I'm just going to talk to this raider and be like, hey there, bucko. I see you're not having too much luck with those magic ritual items there. Why don't you step back and let a real pro take a swing at it?
All right, roll persuasion.
Pato?
Yeah?
Are you painting the zombies?
Yeah, what are the colored dots?
Somebody's painting the zombies. I'm not doing it. All right. Persuasion is 12. I mean, it's not bad. The guy looks at you and he stops what he's doing, but he kind of looks deranged, like he's still panicked. He says, "The blood's not working. The blood's not working." And then he dashes at you and he says, I need somebody else's blood. I need your blood.
Oh.
And he hasn't swung at you yet, but he looks like he wants maybe you to cooperate with him.
Okay, Game Master, do you have any information about these magical ritual craps at the front for like that we could know? Or
If you'd like to make an Arcana check, or an Insight check, or a Perception check on the rituals, I could probably tell you more. All right. Whoa.
Nice.
Was that an advantage roll? Oh no, never mind.
no, that was
Perception.
normal.
Okay, perception check. You see that not all parts of the ritual appear to be quote unquote active. Only 2 of the 6 parts of the design are alight.
Hmm.
I
those
think it might have to do with the fact that they've only taken 2 blood samples out of our group.
Wait, did they really only take 2 blood samples?
Somebody convinced them not to.
Oh.
You know, Jim, I understand that from the Game Master to Sam.
I didn't say shit.
No, Jim figured that out all by himself. Smart cookie he is.
He's a sharp guy, despite what everybody says about him.
I feel like Cody should be playing large.
So I have to decide. Do I still have an action, right?
You do.
So I have to decide what the heck I want to do with this guy. He just charged me.
Poop on him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
I'm
pooping
not
on someone an
into-
action.
I'm not feeling this one. Ugh. Nope, let's hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll that Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, don't fuck crazy.
We all have
Stab
to
you.
Crazy.
Aw.
You no hit.
You getting that shit?
Although you did make him take a step back, and he looks at you kind of like you betrayed him a little bit, but at the same time he was ready to stab you. Now he's really ready to stab you.
Great.
You saved a booty hole for one more turn.
All right, and also the guy over here who was watching the whole thing, he looks a little ready to stab you as well.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
All right,
Oh,
Eki, your turn, buddy.
3 in a row.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on the one closest to Sam.
All right.
Please, oh please, oh please, oh please.
He gonna get up in them skirts if it don't work.
14, and his armor class is 11. So that is a hit. So your guiding bolt kind of streaks out of your hands. It kind of does like a bobbing and weaving thing. It goes over Madame Claptrap's shoulder and hits the raider for how much damage?
I'm going to do level. Well, let's go ahead and just make it a level 2.
Okay, so
11.
it travels over Madame Claptrap's shoulder. She can feel the heat as it goes by her face, and then it strikes the guy right in the mouth as he's taking in a breath, and it goes inside and burns his lungs, and his chest explodes, and he's fucking dead.
Instigate.
Now I'm going to move forward to the sails.
Okay. Now the pulling on the rope thing, I'm going to make that an action. So just letting you know.
That's fine.
Because
I'm
that
just-
seems like something that would take a minute.
Where would I have to be so I could set up to pull on the rope?
Just anywhere next to the mast, I think. I'm not really specific about it.
Teammates, do we remember whose blood has been taken and whose blood has not been taken?
My
Mine
blood
and-
has.
I think that from what Jim said and from what everybody has gleaned, we need to donate our blood to this 2 out of 6 thing at the front. So after we take care of the rest of the red circle dudes, we need to get everybody to the front to give their blood to this damn thing.
Before I end my turn, I want to yell at the raider on the far right-hand side there and tell him if he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him as his buddy, he best jump off the fucking boat.
All right, roll that intimidation. He looks less than convinced, although he does see you as a bit more of a threat now. Like between you and Sam, he looks like he's a little bit more pissed off at you.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, better than nothing. You're tanking.
All right,
All right,
my
so
turn.
that comes around to the zombies, and I'm going to roll a dice. Or I'm going to roll one 6-sided die, and this is an exploding die. All right. If I roll a 6, we are going to get more zombies than we normally would. All right.
Boy.
What's up?
Said, oh boy.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Okay. Let me roll that noise. 2. Okay. In this case, the zombies have come up and they piled up behind the boat more and more and more until they can finally sort of kind of scramble over the gunwale of the ship. And we're going to have some zombie boarders. There's one that has tumbled over this way and one that is over here. You see him? I just put him down.
That's a raider.
That's a
That's a
raider.
raider.
That's a
Zombie
raider.
raider.
My bad. Hold on. Copy and paste the wrong zombie.
I read this book, and a lot of those zombies that stack up, they put pressure on the boat and they start pushing it like it's, I mean, how it
And that
works in the book.
Way to
Yeah.
metagame,
Yeah.
Bree.
I'm just saying. Like, I read a book literally about zombies piling up against a ship and pushing it.
I read that same book, and
Yeah.
you can't accuse me of plagiarizing.
Is it
I know.
Pride and Prejudice and Zombies?
No.
I wish.
No.
Anyway, okay. So that's the zombies' turn. We got 2 more zombies on the boat now. The raider over here, it's now his turn. He's going to avoid Sam and try to jump off this ledge right here. I got to make a little acrobatics check for him.
Please fall on your face.
He did. So he fell down to the bottom onto his front side, and he's sitting there with his face on the deck, like he feels a little defeated just by a little bit of wood, but he's not out. He didn't take any damage.
So, ooh, that looks like it hurt.
All right, the next raider is the one next to Cody. He's finally started breathing again after about 6 seconds, coincidentally. And he is going to do a slash at Cody.
Bitch, please.
He rolled 11. I think what is your armor, Cody? Your armor class?
13.
All right. So he takes a slash at Cody. Cody is not wearing any armor, but he is super drunken weavy sort of guy. So he bobs and weaves, and the sword just kind of goes between his arm and his side. And Cody's like, "What? What?" All right. And now it is Jim's turn.
10-4. For my first action, I would
Oh.
like to use my dead.
Turn undead. Okay. Can you link the spell to me?
Would love to if I could find it.
All right, so
I'm sorry I didn't fix that before.
That's okay. I honestly don't know where to find it. Link it to you.
hang on, let me pull up D&D Beyond. Because I can't see it in mine either, Jim. But we do get Channel Divinity, which is Turn Undead.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed the next time.
Who's Alex Hellstone?
David.
David, okay.
Storm.
Sorry.
For a second there, I thought I misspelled it.
Okay, when a cleric can pass Turn Undead, any undead within a nearby area of 5 feet radius, back at least 15 feet perhaps further, depending on the cleric's strength and personality.
So the one I'm reading, if you look under the eye and look it up under Turn Undead, it says 30 feet.
Okay. So if you
So
if you want to do Turn Undead, that's fine, man. Just let me know how you're doing it.
I feel like that's a little redundant for this session. Just kidding.
So it says each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay. For reasons that I can't go into now because you don't have the lore for it, I'm going to give them an advantage on this roll. I'm just letting you know.
Zombies.
What's that?
Just talking to myself.
Okay.
Zombies.
That would be them making a wisdom throw or me making a wisdom?
They're making an advantage on their saves.
Wait, so Jim, you're Treader Hammer Strike, right? Isn't that Jim's character?
Yes.
Yeah.
And are you trying to get the undead to jump back off the boat? Is that what you're doing?
It was attempting, yes.
Okay, I'm going to roll for him now.
Sorry, I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Ooh, their rolls suck balls. Wow.
Yep.
Critical failure. I rolled a straight 1 for the disadvantage. So, all right, all the zombies that hear you within 30 feet attempt to leave. All right, the 2 on the boat, including the one that's in the cabin, since they did roll a critical failure, they just burst into flames and die. All right.
Nice.
Oh, they're leaving their afros.
The ones trying to climb onto the boat are stacked up against each other, so the ones behind them are pushing them forward. Right now, they're not exerting any pressure on the boat, but they're also not able to go away.
Okay. Still better than I expected.
Yeah, man, that saving throw, like ability -3. They just fucking died.
So that was an action. I would like to use one of my bonus actions for being a war priest.
Okay.
That was very nice, Jim.
2 per long rest.
I'm going to use my battle axe as a one hand and attack the raider heavy.
Okay. $16. His armor class is okay. So you take a swing at him. Your hammer hits directly on his chest, and it looks like you've made a dent in it. Like he's having a hard time breathing now, but you didn't do any damage to him underneath.
Okay.
His AC is 6.
Yeah, you were so close. All right. So next raider's turn. That's the guy in the cabin. Now, other than being super confused as to why his zombie just burst into flames and turned to ashes, he kind of hears the scuffle outside, and he's going to try to come out and see you guys. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's right next to Lark.
Great.
He says, "Hey there."
Ooh, there you go, Lark.
Okay, so he just got over there. I'm going to do he has a torch in his hand. He's going to take a little torch swipe at you.
Great.
12.
Wait.
What?
The way he said, "Hey there," was kind of a provocative "Hey there," not I'm going to swing a torch at you. "Hey there." Come on, Game Master.
Everybody does it differently, all right? That line might work somewhere, okay? Anyway, what is your armor class, Bree?
I don't. How do I find
Character sheet, it's AC.
Next to your
Apparently, he's also extremely flatulent.
12? What's 12?
Yeah, so your AC is 12. So he takes a swing at you. He swings for your eyes with the torch, but you kind of duck back out of the way. You get your hair gets a little bit singed, but otherwise you're unharmed.
Okay, cool.
All right.
But I like my hair.
Oh, good. All right, it's Cody's turn. Dunnan, do what you do, man. Oh my God, who made the raider fart?
Nobody.
Great.
So, I am going to disregard this asshole altogether and go over where Eki's at and pull the rope.
Okay, to move away from the raider, he's going to be able to take a target, an opportunity swipe on you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And Cody just ducks under it like it ain't no thing. Like the guy swipes at him, but Cody like ducks his head between his shoulders, like you don't think he should be able to do it, but he does. And then on his way to the sail, he just looks back and makes eye contact with the guy, like, yeah, whatever, dude. Okay. Next is the raider at the helm.
Do I need to roll something?
Oh, my
Then
bad.
you
You haven't taken your action yet. Go ahead.
Pull the rope.
Lift the sail. Pull the rope to lift the sail.
All right, yeah, that's right. Make an athletics check. Well, you pull that sail like, whoa, like the sail goes all the way up to the top. The sail is no longer a problem.
Yay!
Moving it all now.
All right. So the raider at the wheel, he's stopped messing with the wheel, but he's looking at it like he wants to grab it again. He's not moving though. He looks like he really thinks the wheel should be turned right now. All right, David, your turn.
I'm gonna walk up next to him and tell him that he's either gonna help us or he's gonna die.
All right, so I think that might be an intimidation roll. Go ahead.
Give me a second here.
Cut him in half like a banana.
14. So the guy, you say that, and the guy says, the guy says to you, he turns to you, he looks a little bit frightened, but he turns to you and says, I think we're beached. I think if we wiggle the wheel, we might be able to get ourselves unwedged. Can I touch the wheel? And that's it.
Okay.
Go ahead, David. What do you want to do?
So this one will be an action, right? Since we're not talking anymore.
That's right.
I promise you, you can touch it later, but right now, let's concentrate on the runes up front because we need our blood over there, right? Or we don't know that yet, do we?
Well, I think it depends on if Sam shouted at you guys.
I don't remember.
Let's say yes.
Yes, I did do some shouting.
Okay, cool.
So I guess I'll be persuasion, wouldn't it?
What do you want to do?
Tell him to stop fucking with the wheel. If he wants to leave, we need to add our blood to the ritual magic up front.
Hey, that's fine. I mean, this is a lot of talking. Is that your action?
I would use your action. Like, if Home Dude thinks that we need to jiggle the wheel, maybe you should use your action to jiggle the wheel.
Say yes and walk. I mean,
Because, I mean, you're kind of standing right there, so either, I guess, so either you walk in a specific direction or you jiggle the wheel and wait. So it's really up to you.
because I don't think he has to give us his blood. It's probably us because there's 6 slots.
We're the one
and-
trying to get there and get back, so I'd imagine it's gonna be our blood. If not, that will have to be on the boat.
Okay, so I'm tired of all this. I'm gonna attack him.
The one
Okay.
reasonable raider. Fuck you. Go ahead.
So do we got our revolver yet or no?
Yes, you have your firearms. Do what you got to do.
I'm gonna use my katana.
Okay.
It's pretty good at banana and motherfuckers. So
21.
yes.
Good.
Hold on, let's see.
Really
You rolled a 16, so
obliterating
it's
that.
not a crit, but you hit the guy. Roll for damage.
Where?
Click the katana word in your 21. Like your roll is there. You can click on the katana. It's a link. Like you see in the chat bubbles. You said it says you rolled 21. Then there's
this one.
katana underneath it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you draw your katana. You say fuck it, and you take a slash at the one reasonable raider you found, and and you slice him right across the collarbone, and you bite through his armor, and it's hanging on by a thread. It's not even it's hardly even on his body anymore. The guy's bloody and broken, and he looks at you like, "Why?"
He's
And
still
that's it.
alive.
Yeah, he's still alive, but barely.
Do you my action surge, or that's a different thing?
You can use your action surge if you want to use it now.
Sure, why not? I'm gonna use my revolver now.
Wait, hold on just a second. Doesn't your character have like a second attack anyway? I forget.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Let
let me
read
take a look.
Action surge he does. Because he doesn't get samurai till level 3, but he can action surge.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, do your action surge, man, if you want to. And that is a 20 with the revolver. Roll the damage. All right. So you take your slash. The guy looks at you. The guy looks at you and goes, "Why?" And you put your gun barrel to his head and just pull the trigger and blow his brains all the way across the deck. And he's dead.
Remind me not to cross David.
Yeah, some of
Talking too much.
some of the guy's brains hit the raider over here, the raider heavy, and he turns toward you for a second and like looks on in horror. He's like, "Oh no, Shep! He was the one reasonable raider." You monster. And okay, that's your turn. All right. The raider heavy, having seen his friend try to seeing the inside of his friend's head now, he's coming over to kill David. Jim, can you roll an attack of opportunity, please?
Is that just a normal attack?
Yeah, just normal attack.
Kind of
Is
can't
that
make
advantage
that guy.
No advantage, just normal. Ooh, I don't think that one hits, brother.
Sure don't. They got
Okay.
pretty high. Okay.
So he's coming over to David now. And he said, "You monster!" And he is going to attempt to hit you with Tank and Spank. Which he's trying to hit you with his shield. So he takes his shield and tries to bowl you over with it, but you're way too nimble and too self-satisfied with yourself killing a man that was helping you. And he misses. All right, so Lark, it's your turn.
Oh boy, I gotta follow that. Okay. Well, this flatulent raider guy is he tried to attack me, but I really need to get over there and put my blood in the circle.
Wait, didn't you already give up your blood?
No, I persuaded them to not take our
Yeah, she
blood.
made it super weird.
Yeah, I made it super weird. So I can kill this guy and then go over there.
I don't know, can you?
I mean, or depending on how high your intimidation or persuasion is, you could just look at him and be like, "Hey, you see what happened to your friend up there? Maybe you should back off a little bit." But that's up to you. Kill him or persuade him. It's kind of whatever. It seems like the theme is kill them.
I mean, it's a little bit more fun.
Let's not pretend that I made this theme. This is your choices coming at you.
Well, okay, I have a couple of things on my the wild magic stuff. Like, it says you can cast known sorcerer spells using CHA as your spellcasting modifier.
Charisma, yeah.
Oh, okay, I have a lot of that. Spell DC 13, spell attack +5.
Right. So when you click your damage spells or any spell, they're going to have to make a DC 13 saving throw to not be affected by it.
I see. So if I were to use my hold on. I don't know. Does Ray of Sickness just stop him from attacking me or anything? I can't.
Well, let's find out.
Incapacitate.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Sam. Okay, hold on.
You wanna gamble on it? Go for it.
I mean, the dude just singed my hair trying to hurt me with a freaking torch.
Kill him, Bree.
He's dead.
Listen to the devil on your shoulder, aka Sam.
Send that bloody bastard to meet his god.
Us girls gotta stick together. Okay. I'm gonna do it. That.
All right, Ray of Sickness,
Oh,
you
and-
rolled 19, which definitely hits. Click on the Ray of Sickness word and roll your damage.
Can I do that or no? Like, does that change anything?
It's already. This is what you do automatically. I have it set up that way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's got to make a saving throw. Hang on just a second. And what kind of saving throw was it? It was Constitution, I believe. Yeah, Constitution. Pew. Okay, so your Ray of Sickness hits him directly in the throat. Okay, and it goes inside him and seems to like create this glow, and it seems to like be eating him from the inside out. He doubles over and throws up part of his stomach lining onto the deck right at your feet.
Ew.
And he's choking on whatever's left in his throat. The man, oh God, I think you should put him out of his misery as soon as possible.
Go, Lord. Make them all die.
Okay, is that your turn, Bree?
I need to take an action. I'm.
He's busy. You can go
he's
ahead without
busy.
getting a
I'm
target
I'm
opportunity.
moving. Okay. Let's see.
Just don't run past the other raider.
Oh shit. Yeah, I guess so.
Cody's old friend.
I'll kill him soon.
Yeah.
So like if I were to go like
Yeah, you're fine.
there-ish.
Yeah, go
there?
ahead.
Okay. Cool. Hold on. Sorry.
It's that one.
Awkward. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna making my way over there.
Making my way downtown toward the fore of the ship. Okay. Madame Claptrap, begin your turn.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna mosey on over to this magical thing and drop my blood in it. Is that an action?
Okay, let's see. I need you to roll something for me. I want you to roll an Arcana check. 10. Okay. You can see that there's definitely blood needed for this ritual, and the two places that are lit up, you see that they have little notches in the wood, and what looks like dried blood. And you think you can maybe copy how the spell is working here, but you don't know exactly why what you're doing might work. You just see that you can match these two lit up places to the unlit up places. So you'll need to scratch a little rune into each part of the ritual and then put the appropriate blood inside.
Yeah, okay.
So you got a dagger or a knife or anything on you?
Well, of course I do.
All right. Are you going to put your blood in it right now, or are you going to do something else?
Well, that depends. I guess I have to make that decision. Teammates, do you think that I should use my blood, or do you think I should scrape up some of the blood from that exploded soldier that's still right about here?
Well, his blood wasn't working. Like he was trying.
Oh, that's
to do it already.
true. His blood
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
working.
you should.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take my dagger or one of my daggers, and I'm gonna carve those little runes, and I'm gonna prick my finger and squeeze some blood on the runes to try to make it work.
Okay, the spell where you dropped your blood, the spell appears to ignite, where you're dropping the blood onto the rune, and that part of the spell has lit up, and you can feel the boat shift a little bit as it seems like the pull of the spell is getting a bit stronger, and the furling of the sail also helped with this. So you can tell that the boat's going, it's doing its thing. It's just you need to make it a bit stronger.
All right. In that case, wait.
Nice.
So let me check distance.
I'm going to consider that a bonus action. That wouldn't take too terribly long. So if you want to take an action now, you can. But I think
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I don't think you should dash. I think you only have time for like an attack or a move of 30 feet.
How far can I yell?
You can get the whole boat with your yelling.
And that's not an action. That's just me yelling, right?
Right.
Okay. So after I realized that something's happening here, question: did the rest of the people feel the boat ebb and flow under the activation of the spell?
Yeah, I'm guessing you probably couldn't miss it unless you were in a life or death struggle like David.
Okay. So I turn around and I yell to my teammates. Hold on. I figure out how I'm gonna yell.
To us, Sam. Tell us what you want.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, sorry. Alrighty, I think we've got something here. My blood has activated a rune on this here ritual, and you all felt that. We're gonna need more blood. Everybody who hasn't given blood in the first place needs to come over here and donate so we can get the hell out of here.
Cool. I'm going to give you a choice. Either you can use your action scratching the rest of the runes into the ritual since you know how to do it and waiting for blood, or you can make an attack or move now.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I didn't want to be a dick about it, but you only scratched the one rune.
Because I was about to point at one of the dudes and be like, "And you," and then shoot lightning from my finger. But
hey, you still got time, man. Everybody's got to come to the front of the ship anyway, right?
But I think it would be wholeheartedly beneficial if I stayed and just carved the rest of the runes. And so I look back at the podium and I look back at the men and I go, "Take care of the rest of these bastards while I carve your runes." And I start carving runes.
All right, and I'm go ahead and make. No, never mind. You're good. You already made your Arcana check and you passed.
Cool.
All right, so Mr. Sun Go Frog, Esquire.
All right. So I'm gonna first cast on Heavy Raider.
Okay.
I thought you had to touch him to do that.
Inflict wounds. Hang on. Did I admit
It says touch.
Oh, sorry. I clicked the wrong one. I was trying to click Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
You
You did so
shoot
well
that
with the
one-
last one.
That's my bad.
Do that one twice?
Do what?
Do that one more than one time around? Or, yeah.
I got 3 spell slots, so I can use.
Okay, I didn't know. That's what I was asking.
Hey. Since we leveled up, I got 3 spell slots.
Cool.
Guiding Bolt 5. Ouch. Okay, so your Guiding Bolt goes and you shoot it toward the Raider Heavy, but it bounces off of the railing right here.
Will it still give him the disadvantage on the roll?
On what roll?
Well, Guiding Bolt gives you a bonus to attack.
Link it to me. Okay, let's see. Next. Okay. On a hit, the target takes this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Oh wait, attack roll made against this target before the end of your turn has advantage. Oh, I see. So if you cast and then attack him, but you
Whoever attacks him, anybody that attacks him is the way I was reading it.
that okay,
Until my
works for me. So he's a little bit distracted by the light, and next person to attack him is going to have a good time.
All
right, next one.
hang on,
Oh,
movements.
That's fine. Sorry.
Dang, I can't quite get there.
So who got their blood taken last time? It was Cody and
Me.
Cheddar.
No, I was the first one to get the blood taken.
yeah.
So it's probably just me and
And I gave my blood willingly.
And Cody put his arm on him, so it should be technically 3 runes that are lit up, unless
No,
they just didn't get to him.
They never got Cody's blood. I went and looked at the footage to create the scenario. I played it in slow motion, and I could tell.
No needle contact.
No goal. All right, so you're good now.
Good.
Okay.
I moved. I'm done.
All right, next guy. This raider right here. It takes him a moment to get up to his feet, but he as when he finally does, he's ready to square off with Eki, and he comes over this way, and he's gonna take a swipe at him. Where is my raider sheet? There it is. Slashy slash. Oh shit! He did a crit
He actually hit.
Dude.
for 5. So he slashes at Eki, and it goes between the chinks in his chainmail and gives him a nice slash across the stomach. But there's only superficial damage. That one was a good roll, Mr. Raider. Way to go.
I need to adjust my health. Or
All
will you do that?
Okay, so next guy, this raider right here, it's his turn, and he can tell the direction that the wind is blowing right now, and he doesn't want any of it. So he is going to get as far away from the undead as possible, and he's going to go up the stairs, or at least he's going to try. And that is now Jim's turn.
With the raider.
I'm
Huh?
sorry. I'm sorry. Before you do that, I didn't roll for the zombies. Okay, I got to roll for them. All right, the zombies have piled up a bit higher. There's more of them here in the deeper water. And this is a bigger die that might explode. Nope. But we do have 4 more zombies on the deck.
Where?
I'm getting there. There. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Okay, now it's your turn. Sorry, Jim. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries. With the raider heavy's back turned to Treader, he will attack with guiding bolt.
Okay. And you get an advantage on this one because Eki did his guiding bolt.
Yeah, and his back is also turned. Does that count too?
Well, you already have advantage. You can't really count twice.
That's an advantage roll. All right.
All right, so you got a 10, which doesn't hit. Sorry. The guiding bolt goes over his shoulder as he's trying to duck out of the way of something else, like when Alex is doing some parries and thrusts with him. It's just bad luck.
No worries. I will then move up there behind him.
Good.
Still have a bonus action left, so I'll use that to attack him one-handed with my battle axe.
All right.
Do I still have an advantage?
You do, because you used guiding bolt on him. 14 and 8.
Not enough.
Yeah, the axe kind of skids off of one of his leg plates and embeds itself into the deck, but you're able to recover just in time.
Get his attention at least.
Yeah, he does turn toward you. and he's not happy about what you've done. All right, next raider is the man vomiting up his insides onto the deck. He's not going anywhere. He's on the ground. He's crawling. All right, Cody, your turn.
I am going to run over here and attack Mr. Raider that's headed for the front of the boat.
All right. All right, do your bonus one. That one did not hit. You kind of missed with that one.
Okay.
I feel like we were on a roll, and now we're not as much.
The dice be fickle.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. We can count on David to bisect the next attack.
Yeah.
With a sickle, huh? All right. Okay. Oh, you gotta roll your damage. I didn't mean to click that. Sorry. 6. Okay. So your first strike, he's going up the stairs and you're a short guy. You kind of like butt punch him as he's going up the stairs, but it doesn't make a whole lot of impact. And then you draw this sickle from nowhere and cut his leg off at the thigh. And he falls over the side and dies.
David, you're kind of an asshole.
David, no, that's Cody.
Oh wait, oh dang it! I thought it was.
What did I do?
Cody did start this whole fight, but yes,
Good point.
he's fucking finishing it. Okay, so now it's David's turn. Any more innocent
question.
people you want to execute with your pistol?
Maybe. So this guy was right here in front of me is looking at Jim, right? His back is to me.
Yes. No, his back is to you now. He turned toward Jim because he just struck him. You guys are on either side. He's trying to keep you both in his vision, but Jim is the last one to strike him, so he's got his eye on him.
So can I just grab him and suplex him?
Yeah. You can make an athletics check against the Raider Heavy and attempt to grapple him, excuse me. You do have advantage on this roll since he got hit with guiding bolts. You have advantage on all your attack rolls right now because of guiding bolts.
So I go to advantage.
Yes, advantage. 10 and
13.
13, and now I've got to make an athletics check for him to see if he does his thing. 9 plus 4 is 13. So you guys are actually locked in a grapple fight. Neither of you are going down. You're trying to like fish for underhooks, but you guys are sitting there together. Both of you are immobile, and that means that this next turn, whoever attacks him is going to have advantage again because he's being held still.
Cool.
So
now, wouldn't that tie up his next turn then?
yes, that is correct. I'm skipping his turn. Lark, it's your turn.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna make my little move thing first. I'm just gonna go up there by Sam.
Okay.
And give blood, I guess.
Should I make the sound effects?
Yeah.
Did you like put it on Sam or what?
Well, on the rune. Whatever rune.
Well, how do you know what to do? Do you want to make an Arcana check?
Madam Trap, which rune should I put my blood on, please?
Well, let me show you. I whip my little
Okay.
dagger out and I poke her in the finger and I place her blood. Or I just point to it. I don't know. How do you want to do it, Game Master?
It's fine. You succeed.
Okay.
Okay. Now, can I cast magic missile on all the remaining?
How far did you
actually,
go?
I could cast. Okay. Magic missile is.
Wait, how far did you go to move? Where were you? Like right here?
25.
Yeah, I was.
But you had to go up the
right
stairs as well.
Yeah.
5, 15, yeah, 25. Okay, yeah, you can cast one.
Okay.
Magic missile has a range of 120 feet.
All right, let me
So
see
can
here.
I
Yeah, you can hit the
take
whole
out
boat.
the zombies? Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Well, maybe. If she arcs it like artillery or a howitzer.
Magic missiles never miss. They don't go. They go around things and through things. They always hit their
Oh.
targets, but they don't do a lot of damage. That's the thing. All right, so
Can I
4
use
for 1.
Tides of Chaos?
Link it.
It's not letting me. Hold on.
There we go.
Oh, there
Once
it
per
is.
long rest, you can gain advantage on. This is not an attack roll thing. You don't have to roll an attack roll to hit things with magic missile. They just hit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So
Okay,
just
never mind.
roll your magic missiles, I guess, 2 more times. It was 3 bolts, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
2 more times will distribute the damage however you want to. A 5? How'd you get? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, so how do you want to do this? Where's the damage going to go?
On the 3 zombies closest to Treader. And yeah.
Okay.
So I guess the ones at the bottom of the boat.
Which one's getting the 5? Which one's getting the 4? Which one's getting the 3?
Okay. How do I ping again? I just hold.
Yeah, hold
Okay,
click.
so the one you just pinged, that one's getting the 5, and then I guess this one's getting the 3, and this one's getting the 4.
I mean, none of them are actually close to Treader because I'm on this room above them.
Oh, that's a good point. Damn it. Can I change which people I'm hitting?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll do the 3 raiders. Like this one's getting wait, this guy's getting a
3.
3.
Yeah, 3, and then this one's getting, I guess, the 4, and this one's getting the 5. Maybe no, this one should get the 4, and this one could get the 3, and this one could get the 5.
Okay. All right, this guy -5. Okay, I got it all set up. Okay, so you cast your magic missiles. 3 of them streak out of your hand into different directions. This guy right here, he takes a shot through the bicep and on his sword arm, and he looks like he's bleeding quite a bit, but he's still got a bit of use out of that arm. The man that's throwing up, you put him out of his misery. He is most certainly dead. Yeah, he was going to die anyway, but damn. And the next magic missile goes between the railings right here, up around his shield and right into the Raider Heavy's liver. Okay, Madam Clap.
Who is left who needs to bring their blood here?
Alex does.
Alex does, and
Wait.
Sungo Frog.
so Dunnan and Sungo Frog.
No, Sungo Frog gave his blood. Dunnan has not. David has not. And that's it.
So Treader gave it?
Yes.
So now we're just waiting on Dunnan and Alex?
That's right.
Okay.
Vomit.
Alex has a bladed weapon. Does Dunnan have a way to get his blood onto the rune?
He has that sickle.
Oh, that's true.
But if nobody tells him where that he won't really know.
I know.
Bree can now too. She's seen you do it.
So what? So Breon, one of us has to stay here to collect the blood and put him in the right runes and really activate the thing. Breon would have. Lark would have to roll an Arcana to, wouldn't she?
She's seen you do it now. I would probably give her an advantage on an Arcana check.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell me who goes where, right?
Yeah, I just don't know that I need to actually move from where I'm standing. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't either to attack. Like either we have long range spells. Like
that's the fun part about playing a caster.
Yeah.
It's one's ass on fire or something.
Oh, I'm about to.
The old spicy nip.
I guess there is one guy inside of the. Oh no, he's gone. Never
No,
mind.
he's
Well,
He
dead.
left.
He's
He was the vomity guy.
Yeah, Vomity Guy had the worst death of all these people.
The one day he betrayed. That one was pretty bad.
Good job, Lord.
his own testicles. Like, it was bad.
So once we get this going, can I take a rest and like sleep and regain my spells?
Don't know.
Like,
All right, so
All right, Eldritch
I
Blast.
know that we need to get this going, so I yell, "Hey, Alex, I really think you should come up here." And I point my finger at the big guy and I go, "So we need to get rid of him." And then lightning streaks out from my hand and strikes Big Bastard down.
Okay, so you just rolled a crit, a natural 20. Let's pull something out of the crit deck here.
You hit the heavy or you hit the one by Eki?
All right. Apparently, the spell casting one is at the bottom. Maximum damage. The target becomes vulnerable to this damage type for 1 minute. So you do maximum damage, so you don't have to roll. Tell me what the dice roll on Eldritch Blast is.
That would be plus 1d10.
Okay, so he takes 10 damage. And now
And I have a
he's-
plus 6, so.
Yeah, so he takes 10 damage. All right, so it's maximum. Or hold on. You got plus 6?
Well, like, my attack is plus 6.
Oh yeah, that's to hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your Eldritch Blast comes out of your finger, goes over the railing, goes directly into the man's helmet, and strikes him like in the cheek to where it blows out like half of his facial structure into his helmet, and it's all dribbling down the side and onto his shoulder. He's having a really rough time. He can't see out of that eye anymore, and everyone's going to have advantage on him when they hit now.
He's not dead?
No,
got maximum damage.
this is the boss that you guys are fighting, so no, but you just took off half his health in one hit, so yay on you.
And Stewhead over there.
And let's see. Next is Sungo Frog.
That's right.
Yeah.
What?
So I'm gonna bash this raider
Okay,
with my warhammer.
do it. 14, that is a hit. Go ahead and do your damage. 5. Okay, so you take your warhammer, swing it at his chest, and it kind of like caves in the lung side of his chest cavity. Like it's not his heart, but his rib cage definitely bent in. I think he's breathing out of one lung now, and he is so bloody. Everything's dribbling down right now. He's so close to death.
I'm going to
His
use
deaths
my
are satisfying.
action to go ahead and try to finish him.
Okay. Roll advantage on him. My bad.
Do another normal.
Yeah, no, the normal is fine. 17. Yeah, so with that one strike, you've got his chest cavity collapsed. Then you strike him in the same place yet again, and it takes his ribs and jams it into his heart. Somehow his rib cage ended up in his heart, and he's dead.
Gloria Theos. I need to go ahead and move.
Sungo Frog, your god must be happy with you.
Always.
I'm pretty happy with him right now.
Please. And I'm going to move this way.
Okay, now roll for the zombies. Oh, exploding dice. 7 more zombies. Hooray!
Oh, jeez.
So let's move our current zombies into the cabin because that's where they would be going.
Hey, Game Master, what's the top movement speed on these zombies?
20 feet.
Okay.
Every time you say that, Sam, I think of that one techno song.
Which one's
Do you
that?
remember? There's that techno song with the Game Master. The Game Master does that. Like, it had this, like, super chill voice talking about... Anyway.
Okay, with guys, I really need to go pee right now. So if you gotta take a break for a moment, go ahead. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Now
I
that
have
you
to
have a shit
find the
ton of
game master
zombies.
techno song.
Okay, so I'm gonna get refill on my tea.
I'm gonna grab 5 more beers.
What if I stab myself in the leg and like shoot it towards the front of the boat
Yeah,
with an arrow?
Ooh,
Would it work?
stab an arrow in the leg and then shoot
What's your speed, David?
out your range on
30.
your. Mm, mm, mm. Did she find
My speed is 30. What's up? Is that like 30 paces I can move or what?
Well, just if you double dash on your next turn, you might. I don't know how far 60 feet will get you. You could even do an acrobatics check and just leap over the railing with your sluck.
Slightly out
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
plank.
He would, if he walked the whole way and did 60, he would get to here.
I'm just wondering if I can like stab myself in the leg with an arrow and shoot the arrow at you. Well, not at you, but next to you. Then you use the blood from the arrow for the ritual.
That's a good question. I think the game master would have to agree to have that happen.
You probably have to make like an athletics check or something. Or a
Yeah, 'cause
dexterity check.
I am not athletic or dexterous at all, so you would have to shoot it like into the wood up here, and we would have to pick it up and do something with it somehow.
If I run, then he gets a swing at me.
He's pretty hurt.
Well, he said he's bloody, so he's about half life, and we've done somewhere around the ballpark of 16 damage to him. So we still have another 16 to do at least.
Well, I hit him for 10 damage, and Pato said that was half his life.
Yeah, but someone else had hit him earlier, I thought.
Oh.
Didn't you hit him earlier, David?
Lark hit him earlier.
I'm back, fellas.
Never.
Yeah, that's right. Mark hit him for 5, so 15 damage.
Is everyone else back too?
I'm going to
Yeah.
go grab a beer right now.
Hey, let me go get a drink.
That's
I got
cool.
a question for you real quick.
Yeah.
You know, since my blood needs to get to the front of the boat, I have a long bow on me. Can I stab myself in the hand and shoot that arrow towards the front so they can use my blood?
That's metal as fuck. Yes, do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that next round.
Okay.
Hey, Jim, was Channel Divinity a cantrip or was it a actual spell?
So when I type it in the info thing here on this, it just says channel divinity as if it's a it's just something. Yeah.
Just remember, for reasons unknown to you guys yet, I'm having you roll disadvantage on your turn on deads.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It worked out for Jim pretty well.
Like a priceless jewel, something. Like the lady's like talking, and then it's like the game master. Bump, bump.
Yes, I remember that song.
Yeah. Anyway.
For reasons unbeknownst to us, you're having disadvantage rolled on the zombies.
So, in other words, I'm betting that they're not true undead.
Yeah,
Maybe that they're just cursed.
There's got to be something. Either there's something on the ship that they're being pulled towards, maybe the magical runes in the front, but I doubt it. Maybe we need to re-inspect the ship to see if we can't find anything that.
I think he's leading to the bigger storyline about what happened to Ossotia. I would bet you that maybe it has something to do with the Lich.
Yeah, I would say a lich and a curse. Since there was a lich underneath the island at one point in time, but they claimed they cleared it out.
They took the phylacteries away from the island and destroyed them, but no one has verified that. They just said that's what they did. And he did say NPCs lied to you.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yes, so technically the Lich could still be alive.
And I'm having a sneaking suspicion that Dex guy might have more information. Too bad we weren't able to question him more.
He might still be out there.
You did get some nice information though. Apparently the guys, the King's Guard, call them all traitors. So what does that make us?
Makes
Abetting
them
the traitor.
Yeah. Actually, I bet you it makes them a secret police for the king. Like, here's my normal guards and here's my CIA.
I don't know
The
that.
king's
That's their
gonna be
story.
pissed.
So I think the king doesn't actually want his niece to be found because she was going to usurp his power. So I'd be more willing to bet that these guys are on the niece's faction side. But that's just me taking a walk on the wild side.
She's gonna be like, you bastards.
Dungeon Master or Game Master.
Yeah.
Do I still have that damn arrow in my leg?
You know what?
Yeah.
Do you want to have it in your leg? It won't affect your HP at all.
I want to rip it out of my leg and shoot it down there.
That's so fucking metal. I want you to do this as soon as everybody's back.
That's
I'm back.
enough.
Okay, is everyone back though?
Be right back.
I'm back.
I think so.
You're good. I've got a ways to go, so you go.
Cody?
I is here.
Okay, cool. It is Jim's turn. Do your thing, man.
Guys facing David.
Yeah, he's at a disadvantage the entire time now because Eldritch Blast has ruptured his face.
Um,
And that's
can I use my battle axe two-handed, or would I need to like drop my shield and use it two-handed?
You can go ahead and use it two-handed. I'm not going to make it a whole action to put your shield away. Let's just say don't take any bonus actions this turn.
Okay. So I'm going to use my battle axe and two-handed and swing for him, and
Okay.
that is advantage.
Yes. 14. You take your
Still can get through it.
still can't quite get there. You strike him in the back, but the armor holds.
Guy.
Cody?
Jason.
go up and
I'm
give my
gonna move.
blood. So I can kick their fucking asses. After
Pato, I'm going to move just a
Oh.
little bit.
My bad, dude. Yeah, go ahead. What are you going to move?
So move over one slot.
Okay. You're just going to shift around him. That's fine.
Yeah. Does that get his attention?
Uh,
Or
yeah,
invite him?
you have
Melee
gotten
attack?
his attention.
Good. That way I can, leave it open for David to take his head off.
Awesome.
Well,
Okay.
isn't David going to use the bow at this time, or is he going to fight?
Well, technically, Treader wouldn't know that. So,
Yeah, my bad.
okay. So, Dunnan, do your thing, man.
hey, magic tits, take my blood.
That's a hell of a line.
Anytime, short stuff.
Bree, I'm gonna try that on
Seduce
you
me.
like pretty soon.
By the gods,
Yo,
what
magic
foul
tits.
language.
Seduce me.
Seduce me.
I must say extra prayers tonight for these souls.
As I take his rough and scruffy hand in mine, I take my dagger gingerly out of his sheath.
Stab it through
Now
his
that's
entire
not a
head.
metaphor, right?
I got people to kill.
The sheath part?
Yeah. I mean, is your dwarf cut or not? That's what I want to know.
He needs to be.
Okay. So let's tasteful fade to black on that one. And Alex,
Okay.
it's your turn.
So can I move the rest of my speed?
Yeah,
or do
go
I have to be
ahead.
stuck here?
You can go ahead and move the rest of your speed.
I'm glad you guys are funny.
Oh, Sam.
All right, David. If your plan is still what I think it is, I'm gonna have you roll an attack roll, and if you get a critical fail, you will shoot Madam Claptrap or Lark with the arrow.
So I just attack with the longbow?
Yeah, just make an attack with the longbow. You take the arrow out of your leg, which is metal as fuck. You knock it, and now fire.
I'm clicking it. That's happening.
Can you
I
click the
haven't wanted
longbow?
a critical fail.
Yeah.
All right,
Try to plug
roll
Sam
a
in the face.
d20.
How do I do
Crit
that?
fail.
Over on the left, there's a die, like a 20-sided die. You can hover over that and go to d20 and just click on it.
Okay.
All right, 7.
So
That is not a critical fail. So the arrow.
Goodness.
Oh, there it goes. It finally inputs value.
Oh, hooray!
So, cancel.
Yeah, you're good. So you did a 7. The arrow goes wee and lands right there.
Oh,
Well, it wasn't a high roll. You gotta give me a break here.
no, I was really hoping for the crit fail. I'm not gonna lie.
I was too. I'm hoping he'd like plug Sam in the throat.
Okay, and
I was
Can
hoping
you
he'd open his
unsheath
mouth
your
or bend
dagger?
over.
okay, Raider heavy time. He is going
Yes.
to turn toward David. He just saw him loose an arrow over there. He looks at him like he's a weirdo, and then tries to take a swing at him. Let me just bring up his sheet here. Taking the swing, but he is at a disadvantage. So hang on, I gotta do another one. 7. Okay, he takes a swing at David, but his missing eye and his ruined face is giving him quite a disadvantage. And David ducks out of the way, and David can now take a reaction shot with his revolver.
Yep.
Sleepy night night.
Critical.
Now, this is a regular roll?
It's a regular. Wait, hold on.
Normal roll or advantage?
This is an advantage because everybody has advantage on him right now. 19.
Oh, so close.
That was close to a crit. Roll damage. 10.
Oh my god.
Max damage. Okay, so David ducks out of the way of his slash, pulls out his revolver yet again and presses it up against his forehead and blows his brains at the back of his head onto the zombies over the side of the boat. The man is dead. What is up with you and executing people?
It's that revolver. You're gonna have to make it a magic revolver at this rate.
It's magical because he rolls 20s on it all the time.
Don't tell the story.
David started out as a samurai, now he's a gun-toting samurai.
We've oh my
The
god, what
executioner.
have we done?
This is great.
Okay, so David, you may now move.
I guess let me head
Oh wait, no,
down.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, I can't.
That wasn't your turn. It's a reaction. Never mind. It's Lark's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
You,
So the only ones that are left are the zombies.
yeah,
right?
you've got a bit of an infestation.
Plus that arrow that's in the deck.
Yep, the arrow. Don't forget the arrow.
Okay. Shit, we need to get you guys over and get your blood in here.
Okay,
We don't have
listen.
more zombies.
Yeah, listen, Bree. Lark, don't worry about the arrow. I will get it and fix it upon here. You worry about the infestation.
Okie dokie. Let me see what I got. Don't have any sort of AoE. I use it to kill all the.
Well, remember you've got access to your drone strike now, but it's a once a day
do?
thing, right? We've all got our firearms now, so you can use it
Can she do
anytime.
that inside that room?
I was gonna say just throw it at the beach if she can make
Yeah,
that rain.
I'm kidding. Can I use like how many zombies can I kill at once with my drone strike?
Well, what does it say on the radius?
Oh shit! Did I just close my character sheet? Okay, hold on.
Have Trump send you one. He's got the best drone strikes.
Send in the Moab.
I get my Boydie.
Wait, what does Moab stand for?
Mother of
Mother
all
of all
bombs.
Ah,
It says range 15-foot radius circle up to 120 feet away.
So it is
No,
3 hexes. I'm sorry, 6 hexes in diameter, a circle.
this one's got a double
Sweet.
zap in it.
120 feet. So
Yeah.
I'll do it to the let me key the place. Yeah, kind of right there-ish.
Okay.
Is that
might
Wait,
I
am I gonna
suggest?
destroy the boat? Yeah,
You say aim like way high or way south.
like that, like there. Hold on.
I mean, I would attempt to aim at a place where you could hit the zombies towering onto the boat, but yet not hit the boat.
Not the boat. Yeah. No, I was thinking something like, well, if it'll actually ping. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Like
'Cause
where
it's a
the
3 foot.
purple one is.
Okay,
Right
so
there where the
3
purple
radius.
is. Okay.
Can you dot where's that, Bree? So
Yeah.
What?
put it the color dot there, or
Okay, hold on.
Okay, Bree, I want you. Let me calculate how many zombies you're hitting
Yeah, there.
here. Let's see. Where is it again? Oh, there. Okay.
Where the brew, yeah.
I want you to roll 14 d20s.
How do I make that go away?
Go to advanced die roller, and you can do roll 14 d20s, or you want me to roll them?
I got it. 14 d20s.
Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So all right. You want to role play this? How you do it with your bird and everything?
Sure, but okay, after I'm done, so I can use my bird like once a day, but can I keep the bird out and just not use the explosions?
The bird is still active for a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay. So hi guys, I wanted you to meet my little friend. I don't even know what I should call him.
Man, you have not thought this out.
Moab.
I know.
Grumpface?
Moab.
Moab,
This is
yes.
Moab. And he's really cute, but he's got a special trick I want to show you. So I like pull him out of my pocket, and he's just like a little metal bird statue, but I kind of toss him up in the air, and he starts flying around, and then his eyes kind of get all red, and he does look a little more intimidating every second, and then he flies over, and his eyes just start like bombing all the zombies and it's explosions. And then after he's done, he comes over and lands on my shoulder and makes a little tweety sound.
So it was centered right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And all right, the bombs drop on the zombies in this part of the beach, making kind of like a hamburger out of all the corpses. It only misses 4 of them, and they all seem a bit worse for wear. But there's a significant chunk of the zombies taken out of the beach. The zombies will no longer have exploding dice like they have been for a few turns. The the corpses piled up against the boat are still there, so that they can still get on. But if I roll a crit on it, they're no longer going to get another die.
Yes, Darkstar.
That was nice.
All right, so Darkstar time.
Is that like your bird, Beyond? Check that picture in Discord.
Oh, okay.
Archimedes owl.
It's the Archimedes owl from original Clash of the Titans.
He's adorable.
Yes, but he's a raven.
All right. So with my actions, I walk over to the arrow, pick it up, come back to the rune spot, and deposit Alex's blood in the runes on the podium.
Okay, I'm going to consider
That's
that a
so
bonus
badass.
action. What do you want to do after?
See Mexican blood on it.
Oh, okay. You're going to consider it a bonus action? Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it by now, and I want you to be able to take actions for a bit.
So I have a regular action and an attack action.
You can walk like you just did. You just did like 15 feet. You can walk 15 feet and take an action, or just take an action from there.
Well, who else is left for putting their? We got all the bloods now, right?
Yep, that would be all the blood.
Oh, that is all the blood. Okay, cool.
Sweet. Well, in that case, I am going to.
Straight on the zombies.
Where's
Yeah,
my
yes.
measurement? You said I get about 15 feet?
Right. You could be on the stairs, I think,
And I should have done the drone strike earlier.
next to the psychopath with the sickle.
Psychopath.
I move down the stairs onto the regular deck, next to my good buddy Dunnan here. And we have small idle chats as we wait to. Wait, can I hit a zombie that's in the doorway of the under?
Yeah,
There is
Ship.
one in the doorway.
you can probably see this one a bit better, but you can roll for that one too if you want.
I don't care which one I hit.
Hey,
I'm
just
gonna
pick
try
one,
to.
man.
I'm gonna try to attack one.
Okay.
The only thing I can reach him with right now is Eldritch Blast.
Which
Right?
tends to work for you.
Yeah? No? Yeah? Okay, let's just do it.
Yeah, it looks like you've got enough range. Okay. That is a hit. Roll for damage. All right. Which one did you target? Okay. Your fingers glows again. You point at him, and you kind of do like the Shazam thing, like Shazam, and the dude just his torso leaves. His torso is gone. His head drops to like his under half, and they all collapse to the floor right there. All right,
So let's get this party started.
Mr. Go Frog.
Okay, guys. I just learned something. Moab in Urban Dictionary says it stands for mouth on ass and balls.
I like it.
That's perfectly.
What do you have to like unhinge your jaw to get to the balls from the ass, or what?
Oh my god.
I mean,
If you go up there, that's to the top deck. That's not to the bottom deck.
I know.
He's getting maximum coverage for his turn undead.
He does. Give us some-
So it's my turn undead going to be bonus or action?
That's an action.
Okay. Then I will cast turn undead.
Okay.
If I could find a dang spell.
And that's within like what, 30 feet, something like that.
3 feet.
hey, remind me again, which one of you is a half giant and which one of you hates the half giant?
Well, if I can get an advantage on him, maybe I'll push him off the boat.
Because I'm pretty sure it's Treader and Sungo.
Yeah.
But something
So
tells
goes
me
the half giant.
they've curved that for now.
They got
Oh, we
better
have to
stuff to
play-
do.
You have to pay homage to my god.
My god, a battle and
Theatus.
full battle. So even if I hate him, I can't attack him without reason.
Turn undead is not in my list anywhere for some
That's
whatever
okay.
reason.
What you do is you do turn undead, and I have to roll a save for him, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me just roll a bunch of saves here. Okay, looks like all of the ones that this is disadvantage, so I got to roll them twice. Oh my gosh! All right,
They have to make a DC saving throw.
yeah. Okay, so only one of the zombies is brave enough to not run away. Okay, and one of them bursts into flames because he rolled a critical fail. Okay, this one here, he bursts into flames and turns into a pile of ash. The rest of them here and here, they all try to get away from you as far as possible. A couple of them like fall off into the sea, right? This one falls over to the side onto the boat. He's no longer on the boat. The ones in the cabin, actually, I think you have to be able to see them too. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's within line of sight.
Okay. And the ones on the beach, same drill as before. There's not a lot they can go. They can't go anywhere because they're kind of smooshed up against each other. So, but the guys over here, they're definitely having to run a bit. There's only one guy that had a critical fail and one guy that saved.
Game
And I
Master.
can't use cannon, right?
What's that,
As a-
Dogstar?
Game Master, we did get all of the bloods on the ritual over there.
That is correct.
Okay, I didn't know if you were going to incorporate that or if we had missed that point.
Yeah,
but I'll let it continue.
I'm sorry. I should have told you the boat is. It definitely feels like it's shifting around now. It's doing it. It's still a bit beached, but it's being pulled out to sea, maybe super slowly. You need to do something about that, but I'm gonna have to make you roll to see what you need to do.
Jiggle the handle.
Is Merlin done?
I was asking if I could do the cannon for a bonus action or not.
It's not a bonus action. That's a regular
Okay.
action.
Then yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right, let me roll for the zombies. They are not all smooshed up against the ship right now, so I'm just going to roll the single die here. 3. All right, let me just... they're going to be over on this side since they are coming over that side. All right. And let me move them as well. Let's see, let me just... 1, 2, 3, 4... They are now filing out of the cabin.
Single file, right? I mean,
Well, I mean, they fan out eventually here, right? This guy had to go here. This guy
I
is
was wondering if they were polite.
they're not polite. They're slavering beasts. Okay. It is now Treader's turn.
I'd like to do a perception check to see what has changed since we've done the ritual and see what I can tell about the boat, maybe what needs to be happening with
All
it.
right. Hit it, brother.
If you ask
Smaller
Heather, David should be the one to wiggle it.
Is it normal or advantage?
Normal. You attempt to perceive what the problem is, but you only perceive that you are on a boat and it's slick with blood and brains. Two
And
separate
you have
And
brains.
vomit. Vomit. There's vomit.
Yeah, there's lots
Yeah.
of bodily fluids, but that's all you really perceive. What do you want to do now?
I can still do my action.
Yes.
I'd like to grab the wheel and give it a hard pull to the right.
Okay. Roll athletics.
God dang it.
You are not very
Oh,
athletic.
look, wee man.
You're tugging on that wheel, but I think you've overexerted yourself in this fight, and you can't budge it.
Your ass.
Okay. Can I still move?
Yes, you can still move.
I'll move to the top of the stairs for now.
Okay.
That'll be it for James.
Mr. Dunnan.
Mr. Dunnan's about to make a mess.
Cody's been waiting for this all game.
Here. And then I trigger my payload.
Okay.
Nice.
Hit it.
Please roll high.
That's high. All right, do the damage.
Do the damage. Do the damage.
Okay, so you trigger your payload. You stick out both your gauntlets in front of you and hit the trigger mechanism, and both of the shells with I wouldn't call it buckshot, but like ball bearings inside of sacks inside of shells come out and spray. What was that? A 15 meter or is it 10 meter?
10-foot cone.
Okay, yeah. With in front of you in a 10-foot cone here. Yeah, it's gonna do it. So it hits the first zombie, travels through and hits all the other zombies and makes them into like Swiss cheese, and they all collapse in on themselves.
5 feet with every trigger pull.
Well, that's your trigger payload. The bob and weave is the one you're talking about where you can move.
Oh yeah, drunken weave. Sorry. Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
So you took out all the zombies in front of you. They don't even have bone structure anymore, but the two in the cabin are okay. Mr. Hellstorm?
I'm gonna move over to the front of the wheel and I'm gonna wiggle it.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
My character congratulates Dunnan. Ooh, that's certainly a way to blow your load.
Oh my god.
I knew
Athletics
it
check.
was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
Thanks a lot, sugar tits.
Magic tits.
Magic sugar
So,
tits.
so I go for
Athletics. All right, you also are very tired from swinging your sword the whole time. The wheel jiggles a little bit, but it doesn't do shit.
Damn it.
Girls, I'll be there to do that in a minute.
Where do you want to move or something, Alex?
yeah, out the way apparently.
Well, there's no zombies up near you or anything.
But I can jump off the side, huh?
Oh yeah, you can do an acrobatics and jump off the side if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can land on my face.
Do it. Where are you gonna move?
Yep. So I'm
Right behind the boat to get in between those guys, I guess.
Oh, like onto the back deck there on the aft.
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend it, Alex. I wouldn't recommend it, Alex.
crazy man.
You would have to
I'm
say
from
something.
Detroit.
All right, roll the acrobatics, man.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Please don't fall off the boat.
A blade.
All right, so you step over the side of the rail and land on both feet. You didn't fail. You didn't succeed. You're just down there with the zombies now. We're gonna go ahead and go down. All right, so I'm considering him on the boat, even though the hex is weird. So he's on the deck with those two zombies. The ones off the boat can't reach you.
That's not good.
They get throws or advantage attacks now.
Yeah, now that there are two zombies next to him, they both get advantage against him.
Oh, nice. I didn't know about that. Okay, cool.
All right, Madame, would you like to do something?
Wait, what happened to Lark?
Oh, Lark, it's your turn. I'm sorry. My bad.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh,
it is
yeah.
your turn. I
Okay.
didn't mean to skip you there.
That's fine.
He
totally
did.
So the drone sticks around for a little bit, but I don't have another payload while it's still around.
That's right. You're now Vanilla Girl.
Okay, that's fine.
Back to normal.
Okay,
Don't
hold
worry,
on.
Mark. I get the same way after my load.
Yeah, you need a recovery time, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Got to rebuild your strength, build up the stamina.
So my spells are down until a long sleep.
Yeah, until rest.
What about cantrips?
Yeah, I have a firebolt one, but it only does one. I was hoping to do like a magic missile and help David.
You can still hit that one that's in the doorway.
Before you do any of that, Lark, what is your arcana and history and insight and all that?
Do you want me to do a check?
Basically, I want you to check the magical thing in the front because I think you're a little bit better at checking like arcana and insight and history and all that crap than I am. I wonder if you need to do something magically to that thing, like maybe place your hand on it or guide it magically with some sort of influence to try to move the boat.
We got second
I can do that.
Still don't know what we need to do to move this damn.
Yeah, so if you're still
18.
standing next to it, so maybe if you could ask the game master what you need, like roll an arcana or a history or an insight or perception, something that's really high to try to decipher what you need to do. I should have done it when I was still there, but I'm not, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you rolled 18 arcana. You wanted to check the ritual?
Yeah. See if there's anything else I need to do magically to get this shit moving.
Okay, let me check my thing here. Okay. So the ritual is active. You strengthen the ritual by putting the notches in the spell and put the blood in the appropriate places. It seems to be all the way powered. The activated spell seems to be a moderately strong attraction spell, pulling an object inexorably toward a point in space. The outside of the spell is a sort of divination spell. It seems to be checking for the identity of the people that puts the blood on the thing.
Okay. So it seems like we might just be a little bit heavy or stuck or something.
Right.
Close.
Yeah, roll insight roll insight and see if you get it. 17. That's pretty good. All right. The boat is a little bit heavy right now. It's got a shallow draft, but it's been beached. You figure that either you can lighten the load by throwing stuff off the boat, or maybe wiggle the wheel, or allow the dead to pile up again and push you out to sea.
Okay. So, gentlemen, what we need to do is throw stuff over. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of stuff on this boat, as far as I can tell.
You have like a half a dozen bodies. They don't show up on the map, but you could probably throw a bunch of bodies overboard.
I know you're super proud of all the work from all the guys you've been killing, but we might want to offload them. Another option is more jiggles on the wheel. Am I missing something?
Nope. Jiggle the handle.
You're good. Lighten the load, jiggle the wheel. That's what you figure.
Yeah, because I pretty much took out all the zombies, and they're not like a whole lot going to push against the boat. So, how many bodies are near me?
We've got 1, 2, 3 bodies. There's like Madam Claptrap. Wait, the guiding bolt killed a guy right here. We killed a guy right there, and we killed a guy right here. I think Cody's sickle did that.
There aren't any like on the.
There's one right here.
All right, let me draw where the corpses are. Okay.
Okay.
This guy here. The guy landed here, and there was this guy down here. There's another body over here by Dunnan. Big boy went down over here, and
You said overboard over here, the one I sickled.
oh no, he fell over the side of the stairs. Sorry, yeah.
So the zombies all that it killed pretty much like went away, right? They just kind of evaporated.
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have you unload zombie corpses that have been vaporized by Cody.
Right, exactly. Okay, so
Keep the loot. We need the loot.
can I shoot a bolt at one of the zombies near David and then push a guy off the side?
Let's take
and
a
loot
look
him?
here.
I know it's a lot to do at once, but
Hold on. Looks like you have a straight line of sight on this one over here.
okay.
Would it not hit the ones in the
Oh
doorway?
yeah, never mind. Those guys in the doorway would definitely be in the way. You could hit those.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Hit it.
Do you want to? Nah, it doesn't matter.
7. That is not a hit. Sorry. You cast your firebolt and it kind of goes over their head and it hits the wall over here. Oh, hang on. It hits the wall in the cabin. Luckily, it does not catch fire.
Oh, good. Damn it! I'm so glad. That would have been extra fun for David.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
And then, can I push this guy off?
You made your action. I'd rather you take an action to haul a corpse.
Oh, okay, so that's a no.
Yeah. It's Sam's turn now.
Okay, that's fine.
Unless you want to move.
Yeah, maybe I should actually. Just I'm gonna move.
You can move while Sam is doing his turn. It's fine. Go ahead,
Okay.
Sam.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my spell right fast.
It's fine.
I really appreciate your kamikaze methods, David. It's really
Yeah, I get to roll more dice now.
you're all in.
We'll just die.
I just feel bad for what I'm about to do.
I know what you're about to do, and it's going to be fun.
I don't feel bad. I'm about to rip the whole mast and shit off the boat.
I mean, I guess we don't need it.
On a magic goddamn ship, we don't need that thing. It weighs quite.
Well, we might need it. We might need it
get back.
afterwards. birds. Yeah.
You might need to circle around the island a little bit.
We'll tie ropes to zombies and throw brains out there and make them chum the water to the back. We'll find a way.
What you doing, Mr. Sam?
I'm reading my Eldritch Blast because I was like, when it gets higher, it gets more beams, but that doesn't happen until the 5th level.
Yeah, not just yet.
So, okay, so. Oh, I still wish somebody could jiggle that handle some more.
Right. Oh, sorry.
It's like
I didn't
fixing
mean
a
to do that.
toilet.
My bad. I clicked.
How many actions would it take to get these two bodies off of the ship?
1 action per body. And as you lighten the load on the ship, I am taking that into account as we make more athletic checks on jiggling the handle over there.
Yeah. Can I use both of my actions to throw those bodies off the ship?
Well, you only get 1 action. You can move and then take that action.
So can I attack and then move and take an action?
No, attacking is an action. So you can move, you can act, and then you can bonus act and role play. Like moving the body will take an action, so you can't do that twice. Or you can't attack and then move.
Right. So I either choose to attack or move and
do
throw
the
a body.
That's right.
Do I have to move to throw the body?
Yeah, you got to go over to the gunnel and put him over the side.
So like I would have to go. Could I go here or could I go here? Like would I?
Tell you what,
Can I go here and do it, or do I have to do it here?
If you want to try to chuck the body from there, you can make an athletics check. I won't take it as a full action. Like if you want to use your bonus action, try to chuck the body over. If you roll well, you can do it. If not, you just go over to the gunnel and do what you do.
When you say gunnel, that's like the side of the ship, right?
Yeah, that's the side of the ship.
Okay.
So as a bonus, you can chuck him, but if you fail, you're gonna have to move anyway.
I wish I spoke pirate.
Sailor.
Nah, I'm just gonna move here and I'm gonna throw this body over.
Okay, sounds good.
So you can take one of those thingies away.
I shall. Sorry, I have to erase all of them if I erase any. Okay, so what do you want to do with your movement? Then, or you moved a little bit already?
You should be able to click on them individually.
Can I not? Okay. Yeah, I got it. Never mind. Mr. Sun Go Frog, what you want to do?
I'm going to move here, and then comes out the grease cannon and a 15-foot cone, or 20-foot cone. Sorry.
Okay.
It's gonna be a greasy Alex Hellstrom.
All right.
Yep.
Will you make a DC 12 saving throw, Mr. Alex Hellstrom?
Sorry.
Yeah. Leave deck instead of going overboard.
What is it?
How do I do that?
Go click on your dexterity stat. Okay, so you, although being covered in a shit ton of grease making you super slippery, you stay on your feet because you're Alex Hellstorm, goddammit. And let's see. I just did this. I'm going to take a fraction of it. 2/5 of the zombies are now lying prone. The ones on the deck are both lying prone now, so you get advantage attacks against them, and they can't attack you until they get up. The ones on the beach and the ones trying to climb over are so slick that they're having a hard time climbing over, so you won't get any more exploding dice for another few turns.
So as this is pulling out my grease cannon, I'm going to yell out to Alex, "Hold your ass, young man."
Ass held.
Okay. Now,
Uh,
now that your buddies over there are prone, they can't do targets of opportunity on you. You can move if you want, if you get your turn before them.
and
So,
I'd like an athletics check on see if I can jiggle the handle.
okay,
Hey,
go ahead and make your athletics check.
Hey, Lark, sounds like they're getting kinky up there.
All that grease, and all the girls are over here. I'm very curious.
Oh my. Okay.
Don't be jealous.
What is with you guys in athletics checks? They all suck.
Did
Let's
you
forward
say
to it.
did you say Yowie?
the
Really rolled a
the boat is lighter now, so the boat jiggles quite a bit more whenever you move the rudder. But it's not quite free yet. You feel that just a little bit more lightning or a little bit more zombie pushing, and you should be free, or a little bit stronger arms. Okay, Mr. Jim.
Can I yell out to the next group
Jay.
to warn them, or should I just let them find out on their own?
What?
Whatever you want to do, man.
I'll let them find out.
Okay.
What?
What is all that supposed to mean?
Yeah,
He's gonna let you
confused.
find out. Okay, go ahead, Jim. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move back to the wheel and attempt to,
Jiggle.
turn the wheel.
Okay, athletics check.
Just
Well,
sit
we
up.
should be nice and lubricated now, so extra jiggles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God, people! I'm trying to get you off this land, and it won't do it. So it jiggles, and you feel like you could almost get the boat free if you were just a little stronger, or maybe the boat was a little
Extra-
lighter.
If you were a little better at jiggling.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and jump over the rail with my last bit of movement.
All
We
right.
can move the zombies though, since they were last.
We're not quite. Oh yeah, I gotta move them. Go ahead and finish your thing, Jim. Make an acrobatics check over the railing there.
There we
Oh,
go.
No.
You do like
That's
a
what we
little like parkour flip over the rail and land just perfectly like a gymnast.
Show off.
Yeah, are you jealous, David?
Okay, the zombies are the first person they see is Dunnan, so they're moving up next to him. Let me roll for the zombies here.
I wanted to dash over there, but they're coming to me.
Okay, and that's 3 zombies that are coming over on the deck, and they have to make a saving throw whenever they get on. So
I'm standing next to the door, right? Not in front of it.
yeah, it's next to the door.
Hey, Game Master.
Yo,
I don't want to jinx anything, but those zombies just stood on top of a corpse.
say what?
Does that mean that those zombies are going to turn that corpse into another zombie?
No, it's not quite how it works. You'll see. Part of the story. All right. The zombies that got over onto the deck. Who's got a
Breon.
hot mic? You got a hot mic. Okay. So the zombies that got onto the deck, none of them saved for the grease. So they're all slipping and sliding. They're all prone. So you have advantage on all of the throws against them. All right. Dunnan. What you gonna do?
Drunken Weave, Drunken Weave!
Kill the shit out of all these things here.
So, do you want to cast Drunken Weave or what?
I already did. It's in the thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, 21. That's definitely
Oh,
gonna
it
hit.
just showed up for us, yeah.
Roll for damage and move your piece if you want to.
I already did the damage too.
Oh wow,
and
it's
I
lagging.
will-
Yeah, it is.
All right, roll Drunken Weave again if you want to do it.
Again.
Wait, why would he roll Drunken Weave? Oh,
I don't think. Did you roll a d6 before you did this to see how many times you could do it?
No.
All right, let's call it 2 then. Go ahead and roll another one and then roll another damage. All right. So where are you going to move? Oh, you move behind him. Okay. So first when you attacked with your Drunken Weave, you start bobbing and weaving and doing like a sort of like weird dwarven belly dance thing. You're tumbling and you're flipping and you blow one's head off. The other one you shoot in the midsection and he just falls in half and he dies.
and then I'm gonna take my actual movement and go back there and see if I can fuck with David or save him or whatever. Let me see
All right.
the-
Just
is
move
he
through
on?
the door and through the cabin.
You go like all the way to his ass.
I think you can only make it to about here. Or here.
Yeah, I should have put that in there. Yeah, I can make it to like there.
Okay. All right. Mr. Hellstorm, ye executor of sensible raiders, go ahead.
I would attack the zombie to my right with my samurai sword.
Okay.
Is that north or south?
Her mom.
All right. Roll that
It'd
check.
be advantaged.
Oh, advantage?
Yep, advantage. You can roll it twice. Because that one sucked.
Alright.
17. Okay. Roll damage. Okay. So you easily and gracefully slice that particular zombie in half. Now, remember, none of these guys are actually on their feet because of the grease, so none of them have targets of opportunity on you. You can move wherever you want. But you
I'm
do
gonna
have
move.
to make a saving throw if you're moving. Because of the grease.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
shit's
gonna
slick.
move right next to Den.
I think that would be here. Like, it's like this hex. Hard to tell with the two.
Right there, or like
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah, right here is fine.
Now, wait a minute, I gotta do a saving, right?
Yeah, do a dex saving throw. Oh no. So as you get there, you slip and you do the splits and you fall and you're prone right now.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure he's flexible enough to take it.
Oh, yeah.
Visual.
All right. Lark.
Got a greasy man in my feet.
Okay.
Throw that body overboard.
Yeah, I might as well do that. So I can't cast a spell and do the body moving.
That's
Okay.
right.
But you guys are generally okay with your zombies. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure you could actually hit the zombies from where you're standing anyway.
That's a good point. Okay, so do I need to like roll athletics or something to push the zombie off?
If you want to chuck him from where you are, you roll athletics, but otherwise you just carry him over and use your movement.
Okay. I'm gonna carry him over.
Well, Lark, looks like the heavy lifting's left to us girls again.
Okay, so
This boy
the body
playing in the
tumbles over
grease.
the side, and the boat seems to lighten up a little bit more, and it's starting to shift. Let me roll a d20 here. Okay, looks like you still need to jiggle the handle.
We got a little bit of a clog here, boys. We really need. You should be good by now. Like, jiggle the handle, please. I don't think there's anything I can cast really. So
Yeah, okay. You can use your... Yeah, I think that's it. Miss Claptrap, Madame.
I get rid of that other body.
All right. Okay, so the body tumbles over the side into the water. The boat begins to creak off of the shore, and you are away. The boat is now in the water, drifting away from the zombies, and it's being pulled by its front by the ritual toward a dark spot on the horizon. And after you clear off the zombies that are currently on the boat, you're going to be done.
So are you now going to delete all the other zombies on the... Oh, wow, you did. Look at that.
I'm on top of that shit. All these zombies are prone and greased up like pigs, so it should be pretty easy.
Wait, who's next?
Sun
Go Frog? I need to see some wrestling. I mean,
Greasy man's on the floor down there
So,
building with me.
likelihood for me to set this boat on fire right now, John?
Extremely likely. You just greased it, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How much damage would I do to the boat?
All right, let's leave it to the gods. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Oh God.
Oh God.
You would do plenty of damage. You probably wouldn't be able to steer afterward because your cabin and your wheel would go up.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Like you just greased the boat and it's already a tinderbox. So yeah.
Hey, you go ahead and blow the boat up. I got water walking. I'm just fine.
I'm
You
going
can't
to
use
walk
your
to the.
opportunity to stop him.
There would be no stopping me. Let's stand right there at the edge.
Do you have effective attacks?
Yeah.
That don't involve destruction of the boat?
Yes.
Maybe.
James, this is your time. You have to stop him before he gets the boats on fire and kills us all.
No. Because if he blows the boat up, he sinks too. And then I get to
Treader, look. If he misses, you can just chunk him over the side so that he takes the zombies with him.
I'm not worried with his athletics.
He's above me, and I'm down on the deck below him.
Well, that's your fault for jumping off.
But very well. He jumped off very well.
With a flourish.
I mean,
Surprised that didn't move the boat.
Your supreme hatred.
I'm going to move here and do Word of Radiant, which for some reason has disappeared again.
What kind of damage is Word of Radiance?
Radiant.
Oh, okay. So it's not fire. That's good.
Oh,
that's good.
It's
I
not
feel
fire.
like radiance would sort of be fire, right?
Nah, this is divine shit, Bree.
It's divine light.
That's that gourmet shit, all right?
I've got one that's Sacred Flame, and it's like, it says on there that it doesn't actually, it's flame-like radiance.
It's flame
good.
light.
That's good. Yeah, maybe it won't like the grease. I'm sure it's fine to take that chance.
Yeah.
As long as you don't have a magnifying glass in play.
So where did I had it last game time, but where did it go?
Let me look it up. We can do it manually. Was it Divine Radiance?
Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance.
There it is in my cantrips.
Oh, okay. Begin. All right, erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you see within range must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. What's your saving throw on your character?
Spell save is a 12.
All right, let's roll that shit for zombies.
2 right here in front of me.
He failed. He failed.
All right, and I will roll a 1d6.
2 1d6s. Okay, so 5 and a 2. All right, which one is the 5? Which one is the 2?
The 5 will be him, and of course 2 will be him.
Okay. Light seems to like emanate from this zombie's chest, like it's like it's inside of him and eating him from the inside, and it kind of expands until finally his eye sockets melt and his the inside of his head seems to be gone. And
One of those two.
yours is much more gruesome. The other zombie gets some of that, but he seems to be still on his feet. I don't think you've done enough damage to take him down.
Imagine Agent Smith from The Matrix when Neo jumps into his chest and does that thing that just goes.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. All right, so Mr. Hammer Striker.
He's going to move and he's going to move to here, stand next to David.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my shotgun blast and hit that last one that Eki just hit.
This guy over here.
It's not going to spark, is it?
We about to find out.
Oh, shit.
If he gets a critical failure, I will have it ignite.
Oh, boy.
Lark, we're on the front of the boat. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Be able to steer.
All right, he got a 9. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. 6 damage. Okay, so your shotgun blast catches a zombie full in the chest and a whole bunch of the back of the ship, like the railing and such. By some miracle, it does not spark. This zombie's body flies over the edge, and he's probably dead on the way down as well. And then there were 2. Mr. Doonan.
And then there were 2. So we have to literally kill the other 2 to actually get the fuck out of here.
No, you're on the way
You're
out.
already
I'm
gone.
sorry, you're still on the beach. But you're on the water right now. You're just clearing house.
So yeah, I'm gonna clearinghouse this shit.
Don't use any flames.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw for that move you just did.
Okay. If I can find dexterity, here it is.
7. So you trip and fall on your ass.
Watch it. Free.
Whoop, 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 whoop. We can all
You saw
thank
me do
Eki. We can thank Eki for this comedy of errors. All right,
Thank you,
David, go
Eki.
ahead.
From the
Can
bottom
we-
of my heart.
Now, where I'm sitting at the angle, can I actually attack that guy next to me? Or
Yes, I believe you are in range of him. You're right here.
okay, so yeah, so I can attack that zombie right there next to me. I like to attack him with my katana.
All right, go ahead.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
They're still an advantage because they're
Yeah, they're still prone. You can take an advantage
Okay.
roll. All right, 20. Yep, that is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. All right, you slice this one at in half at the navel, and both halves collapse to the floor, and they're dead. All right, Lark, or unless you want to move, David. Do you want to move?
yeah. Just see if I can slip. Just
All right, go ahead, move. Make a dexterity saving throw when you do. The
Please
fuck are
be a
you
crit.
drawing down there? All right,
Yeah.
you also fail and fall on your ass.
hey, what's up, man?
All right, Lark, you wanna end this farce? What are you gonna do?
I wish I could, but the only thing I have to cast that does damage is this flame. It's
Oh no,
firebolt.
they're
but
all covered in grease. That would be the worst
Yeah.
idea. You don't have
I
Ray of
mean-
Frost or anything?
no,
Oh no.
I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I had Ray of Sickness, but it's gone. So
It's a penis.
I don't need to throw anything off or anything. So I cast Minor Illusion and give myself a I don't know, a life jacket.
Oh, fun. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
Madam
There you go.
Claptrap. I see you're busy, but could you take some time out of your schedule to kill zombies?
That is not my drawing.
Oh, sure.
I mean, let's say for YouTube, not anymore.
Say, let's say YouTube probably not gonna let you put this one.
Yeah, we're not getting monetized anytime soon. Anyway, go ahead.
Thanks, Cody.
It does have his style, doesn't it?
Wahavan.
So so the question is, can my character see that zombie from where I'm standing?
Let me see. Looks like you can look through the door, and no, you can't quite see him. But if you, no, can't see him from there. I don't think.
So you're gonna have to leave your body behind.
If you moved down here a little bit, I think you could. I'll allow it. You know, I can't really tell for sure, but if you moved over here, you'd probably be able to cast a spell.
Move right there.
That'll work. Good angle. 14. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 6. All right. Once again you point your finger at the zombie. Greenish light comes out of it, and they're screaming, and the zombie's head leaves its body. And you guys are clear. That's the end of this encounter. I'll roll XP and loot tomorrow and send it to you.
Amazing. Thank you.
So this is a long sleep, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long rest on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will-
back and I myself.
Good job, team.
I'll have spells next time to prepare.
I would like to congratulate everybody on not dying.
You guys did great. You figured out the puzzle, and you crowd controlled everybody, and you even tried to talk to the raiders, which is something that I had planned. Like, yeah, you could do that, but then there's dead raiders. That's fine too.
And there's Dave. It's the ones that help us.
Yeah. I know I said this was going to be a short session. I'm sorry it took so long, but we were having fun, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Cool.